Have you ever had the feeling that someone is watching you? Not paranoid, not crazy, but the concrete feeling that your data is being analyzed somewhere. That algorithms are making decisions about you, that you're marked in some database as risk or suspect or profitable. That's not a feeling, that's reality. And the company that probably knows more about you than you know about yourself has a name most people have never heard: Palantir Technologies. We all live in the same situation. Every day we generate data, every purchase, every Google search, every doctor's visit, every tax return, every social media post. This data is collected by companies, by governments, by systems we don't see and don't understand. And then something happens that nobody explains. Your credit application gets rejected. Why? Algorithm decided. Your health insurance denies treatment. Why? Not in profile. You get extra screening at the airport. Why? Random selection. But it's not random, it's not arbitrary, and it's not transparent. Somewhere in a data center, software is running that makes decisions about your life, and you have no idea who programmed it, what rules it follows, what assumptions it makes about you. This is the problem we all share. We live in a world governed by algorithms we cannot control. September 11th, 2001. 4 planes, 2 towers, 3,000 dead. The question everyone asked afterward: why didn't we see it coming? The answer was shockingly simple. The data was there. The CIA had information. The FBI had other information. The NSA was collecting data, but nobody connected the dots. The systems didn't talk to each other. For Peter Thiel, the PayPal co-founder, this was a business idea. PayPal had just made a fortune detecting credit card fraud with algorithms. Thiel thought, what if we use the same technology to find terrorists? If we can detect fraud, we can detect threats. In 2003, he founded Palantir Technologies. The name? A reference to the Palantir magical seeing stones in Tolkien's Middle-earth that could see far distances and predict the future. His first partner, Alex Karp, a philosopher with a PhD in neoclassical social theory. No tech background, no business experience, but he understood power, and he understood how institutions think. Their first investor wasn't a normal VC, it was In-Q-Tel, the CIA's venture capital arm. Yes, the CIA has a VC arm, and yes, they invested in Palantir. The message was clear: this company isn't being built for the market, it's being built for power. Initially, Palantir was just a tool, software that connects different databases, FBI files, CIA reports, NSA surveillance, all in one interface. But then came the turning point. In 2013, Alex Karp described the new product with a word the lawyers hated: kill chain. In his own words, we call it the kill chain in private. In public, the lawyers have some innocent formulation like technology for improving unwanted blah blah blah. But for me, it's the kill chain. Kill chain. Sounds good. What does that mean? A kill chain is the chain of decisions that leads from identifying a target to killing it. Palantir's software became part of this chain. Artificial intelligence analyzes data, identifies targets, and makes recommendations, sometimes to humans, sometimes to other algorithms. Karp summarized it this way: it's faster and better and safer and more violent. Faster, better. Safer, more violent. This isn't marketing speak. This is the product. The technology developed to find terrorists became a weapon, and then it became a business model. When an interviewer asked Karp if Palantir helped kill Osama bin Laden, Karp answered with a smile, I'll tell you what's closest to the truth. If you open the newspaper and read about such things, there's a 2/3 chance my company was somehow involved. 2/3. But Palantir didn't stay with the military. They went to police departments, to the IRS, to health insurance companies, to investment banks, even to Wendy's, the fast food chain. Yes, the same software that predicted bomb attacks in Iraq now optimizes burger supply chains, but that's not the disturbing part. The disturbing part is Palantir works for health insurance companies and develops AI for denials management, the automatic rejection of treatment applications. And they're building software that decides which medical treatments to deny to reduce costs and protect revenue. Do you want an algorithm to decide whether your cancer treatment gets approved? At the same time, Palantir has a $100 million contract with the Department of Health and Human Services, the agency that manages Medicare and Medicaid. That means Palantir has access to the health records of millions of Americans and simultaneously works with private insurance companies that could profit from this data. Who controls what happens to this data? Palantir. And now it gets even more extreme. January 2025. Donald Trump is president. Elon Musk leads DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. Their mission? Reform government, ET. And who gets contracted? Palantir. Reports from Wired indicate that Palantir will build a mega API for the IRS, a single system with access to all tax data of all Americans. Not just viewing, also the ability to modify data. Palantir's CTO Shyam Sankar said quite openly in 2021, "We continue to work toward becoming the central operating system of the US government." Not an operating system, the central operating system. Just like Windows runs on your computer, Palantir wants to run on the entire American government. And here's the kicker. Palantir has a special share structure. The founders, Peter Thiel and Alex Karp, have Class F shares that give them 49.99% of voting rights. Always. That means you cannot control Palantir. Nobody can fire them. They have lifetime veto power over the company that wants to become the operating system of government. Juan Ponto was one of them. He worked at Palantir. He helped build the software. And then he became a whistleblower. In his words, if you're able to take a step back and really see all the narratives and how they were shaped, your whole world starts falling apart. He describes what's really happening. We're moving closer to governance by algorithms, subjected to the decisions of the people who create these AI systems. And then the warning that affects us all. It's not about whether you're actually in danger when you speak. It's just the idea that someone is watching you that's enough to drive people into silence. This is the problem we all face. We live in a world where algorithms make decisions about us, but we have no transparency, no control, no accountability. So what can we do? First, awareness. You can't fight a system you can't see. Share this knowledge. Talk about it. Ask questions. When your credit application gets rejected, ask for the reason. Demand transparency. When your health insurance denies treatment, ask which system made the decision. Second, pressure. Governments award these contracts because nobody's watching. Demand transparency laws. Demand independent audits. Demand that governments disclose which algorithms they use. Third, alternatives. The problem isn't technology, the problem is monopoly. Open source alternatives. Decentralized systems. Software not controlled by a single company. But the most important step is we must stop accepting algorithm decided as an answer. It's not an answer, it's an excuse. Behind every algorithm are people. People with interests, people with agendas, people with power, and power without transparency is tyranny. Palantir named itself after a magical seeing stone that could predict the future, but in Tolkien's story, the Palantiri had a flaw. Whoever looked into them risked being controlled by Sauron. The question we must ask isn't, is Palantir dangerous? The question is, who is Sauron in our story? Is it Palantir? Is it the government? Is it the system itself? Or is it our own willingness to hand over power to systems we don't understand, just because they promise to make us safer, more efficient, better? Juan Pinto said, "At the beginning of this journey, I was extremely afraid of the consequences of this writing. But now I'm even more convinced that this is absolutely necessary. We have a choice. Stay silent and accept. Or speak up and change. The algorithms are already watching us. The question is, are we watching back?